Okay, I'm Heather Hocking, and my favorite story this year was January 19th.
Go.
Bill Husa and I were invited to a wild adventure with Henry Lomeli, a fish and game warden. As his sideline, Henry runs Sacramento River eco tours, where he takes people out on the river. I love the Sacramento River for a lot of different reasons. I go out there to find peace and to watch birds, and when I'm reporting, I cover irrigation and habitat and flooding. As a reporter, we cover a lot of boring meetings and make phone calls from our desk, and to get out into the world is a highlight. So this day was not boring. Bill Husa, he loves to go woohoo when he's having fun, and it was a couple of days after a big storm, and Henry knew that the water would be high. Henry knew that it just rained a couple of days before, and so the high water was coming down the river, and it was big and fat and brown and murky. Henry's boat was camouflaged like a duck hunter's, and he took us down all these little side channels that were connected to the big fat river. Part of the fun about being a reporter is that we get to learn, and Henry knows his stuff. He pointed out all the garbage that was floating down the river, and ice chests and refrigerators and big, huge trees. He pointed out invasive weeds and the big seed pods that were hanging just about to drop into the river. At one point, we were down a side channel, and there was all these air bubbles coming up from the bottom of the river, and he said he thought it was water infiltrating beaver tunnels. And at one point, we were next to this thicket type stuff, and he picked up I think it was a shrew or a little mouse that was struggling on the bushes, and it crawled up and down his shoulders. And at one point there was a giant rainbow across the gray sky, and all of us said, woohoo! And then I wrote the story, and I hope that you guys learned something. Thanks so much for watching and letting me share my adventure.